as well. So
some of them alone. I said that, Regan. I think that the best time to strengthen is when you're going really well. I always felt it was healthy when, for instance, the teams that I played in and we were successful, you would see 2 or 3, maybe even 4 bodies coming in at pre-season with good quality. It keeps the standards high. And when I listen to Postecoglou, I think he's going to be that type of manager. Look, he's got a strong squad. He's made, I think virtually all his signings have been a success. But I don't think he'll sit there and think to himself, right, we're okay. I think he'll look to go and strengthen. That's why I said as well, I think that's why Rangers need to go and strengthen, because I believe Celtic will in the summer.
Mark?
Yeah, and when you think about it, it's not only what Ange Postecoglou has signed, and I think about 90% of these signings have been first class success rates and good value for money as well. But again, it reminds me, I spoke about Brendan Rodgers earlier, and it kind of reminds me as well, because you look at, let's take the 2 fullbacks, Anthony Ralston and Greg Taylor. Look at the improvement in them under new. Now, a year ago, people were saying Greg Taylor nowhere near good enough to be Celtic's left back. Look at him now, you don't hear a peep at anybody. Greg Taylor. Callum McGregor, compare him last season to this season, night and day. And he's taken on the responsibility of being a captain. That was a new manager coming in. So Tom Rogic, reborn again, probably looking to get the door 18 months ago, 2 years ago. Look at him now. I would say he's the most intelligent footballer in Scotland in terms of when just to pick his moments and when to pick his positioning. Tom Rogic, he's a cut above. And then you've got the guys that they've signed in loan that may well become permanent in summer. So it sounds like a big Ange kind of loving. And at the end of the day, the league hasn't been secured yet, nor has the Scottish Cup. But when you base it on the evidence of the right here and now, he has been phenomenal as a Celtic manager.
He strikes me as a guy, if he goes and says, right, I need 3 players. See if he doesn't get backed, he strikes me as, right, see if I'm not getting backed, I'll not be here.
Yeah.
Yep. I think he'll demand it. I think he'll demand, look, if you want to keep taking the club forward, if I want players, I'm sure they'll need to back him.
He's not to be messed with.
Yep.
That's the bottom line. He's not to be messed with. He's not a puppet. And and by the way, his demands will be reasonable. They won't be outrageous. They'll be reasonable demands, but he'll know what's required. If he has a good Champions League with Celtic, if Celtic into the Champions League is a good Champions League, his stock will go even higher. But what he has in his favour is, yes, he's great work at Celtic in the past 9 months, but he's been part of the City group, and everybody in football knows you don't get to work for the City group unless you've got something. You've got a bit about you.
Tell Alexa to launch Go Radio or listen on the Go Radio app.